headlines, yeah, we covered a lot. 3 p.m. West, 6 p.m. East, we on gold. It's the Lunatik Raider Show, Raider Nation, let's roll. Pull up on the stream, yeah, the nation in the room. Silver and black on my back like a full moon. Breaking news hit, we don't wait, we react. I'm the voice of the nation, put the truth on the map. From the locker room leaks to the rumors in the wind. If it's Raiders or Lions, then you know it's locked in. Monday through Friday, yeah, we cracking it live. Raider fans worldwide, all tapping in the vibe. Top your cars, Lunatic, got the city on tilt. Al Davis torch lit like a legacy built. Ain't no sugar coat, we keep it raw, keep it real. Silver helmets, black shields, that's the code, that's the feel. Hit the live stream, nation slide with the quickness. Every rival talk loud till they end up on the hit list. Rumor on the line, yeah, we break it with precision. Vim cut, stats up, every show's a new vision. Letters against the platform, the truth fits. We don't do soft takes, we deliver the real hits. From the draft to the field, every play, every quote, we the pulse of the nation. Every hater gets smoked. 3 o'clock west, 6 o'clock on the east. When Lunatic Raiders speak, conversation increase. Put respect on the shield, this the nation's heartbeat. Silver and black on the track with that West Coast heat. Raider Nation stand tall, stay ready, stay bold. Catch us weekdays live, let the story unfold. From Vegas to the globe, let the whole world know you tuned in to the Lunatic Raider Show. And we mobbing. Lunatic Raider, yeah, we run the conversation. Silver and black talk got the whole nation waiting. Weekdays live and you know how we go. This the Lunatic Raider Show, tap in, we stay mobbing. Update the squad, break the news when it drops. Rumors, headlines, yeah, we covered a lot. 3 p.m. West, 6 p.m. East, we on gold. It's the Lunatic Raider Show, Raider Nation, let's roll. Pull up on the stream, yeah, the nation in the room. Silver and black on my back like a full moon. Breaking news hit, we don't wait, we react. I'm the voice of the nation, put the truth on the map. From the locker room leaks to the rumors in the wind. If it's Raiders or Lions, then you know it's locked in. Monday through Friday, yeah, we cracking it live. Raider fans worldwide, all tapping in the vibe. Top your cars, Lunatic, got the city on tilt. Al Davis torch lit like a legacy built. Ain't no sugar coat, we keep it raw, keep it real. Silver helmets, black shields, that's the code, that's the feel. Hit the live stream, nation slide with the quickness. Every rival talk loud till they end up on the hit list. Rumor on the line, yeah, we break it with precision. Vim cut, stats up, every show's a new vision. Letters against the platform, the truth fits. We don't do soft takes, we deliver the real hits. From the draft to the field, every play, every quote, we the pulse of the nation. Every hater gets smoked. 3 o'clock west, 6 o'clock on the east. When Lunatic Raiders speak, conversation increase. Put respect on the shield, this the nation's heartbeat. Silver and black on the track with that West Coast heat. Raider Nation stand tall, stay ready, stay bold. Catch us weekdays live, let the story unfold. From Vegas to the globe, let the whole world know you tuned in to the Lunatic Raider Show. And we mobbing. Lunatic Raider, yeah, we run the conversation. Silver and black talk got the whole nation waiting. Weekdays live and you know how we go. This the Lunatic Raider Show, tap in, we stay mobbing. Update the squad, break the news when it drops. Rumors, headlines, yeah, we covered a lot. 3 p.m. West, 6 p.m. East, we on gold. It's the Lunatic Raider Show, Raider Nation, let's roll. Pull up on the stream, yeah, the nation in the room. Silver and black on my back like a full moon. Breaking news hit, we don't wait, we react. I'm the voice of the nation, put the truth on the map. From the locker room leaks to the rumors in the wind. If it's Raiders or Lions, then you know it's locked in. Monday through Friday, yeah, we cracking it live. Raider fans worldwide, all tapping in the vibe. Top your cars, Lunatic, got the city on tilt. Al Davis torch lit like a legacy built. Ain't no sugar coat, we keep it raw, keep it real. Silver helmets, black shields, that's the code, that's the feel. Hit the live stream, nation slide with the quickness. Every rival talk loud till they end up on the hit list. Rumor on the line, yeah, we break it with precision. Vim cut, stats up, every show's a new vision. Letters against the platform, the truth fits. We don't do soft takes, we deliver the real hits. From the draft to the field, every play, every quote, we the pulse of the nation. Every hater gets smoked. 3 o'clock west.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome
Rise, my nation. Gather around and prepare. Our pride will be restored. Our shadow will fall with wicked damnation. Rise, my nation. Rise. This is your nation. This is our nation. This is the Raider Nation. Can you dig it?
What it is, Raider Nation, what it is. Welcome to another episode of the Lunatic Raiders Show. Right here on Raiders Allegiance with your boy Lunatic Raider. Today's the day, boy. The Peach Bowl jumps off with the Indiana Hoosiers going up against the Oregon Ducks. My mighty Oregon Ducks. And like I say, suck my duck. Let's go, man. We ready for this. Two of the premier quarterbacks that'll be in this year's draft will be playing against each other tonight, and we get to see them both on the same field, man. So it's a beautiful thing for a Raider fan to be able to have the number one overall pick and get to see the top two quarterbacks that potentially both could be in the NFL draft this year. We know Mendoza will be in it. Dante Moore is a question mark. Whether I believe if he wins the national championship with Oregon, he'll go pro. If not, he'll go back to school. It's said that Phil Knight from Nike is going to make him the highest paid NIL athlete in college football history. Even though it's a short history with the NIL deals, but that's what it's believed to be. We're going to talk about it. Also, Raiders had an interview yesterday with Davis Webb, who is the quarterback coach for the Denver Broncos. Young man, 30 years of age, former quarterback, played with the Giants a couple of times, as well as went to Texas Tech where he was there with Patrick Mahomes. So his background is known for being able to develop quarterbacks. He's interviewing for the head coaching job with the Raiders yesterday. I do believe there could be a future with him being an offensive coordinator. We're going to do a breakdown of him. Very intriguing because of youth and not having the experience, but he's the next up-and-coming thing. Offensively, I think it'll be good to have a rookie quarterback with him, and this is the breakdown that I'm going to bring to you. So we're going to get into that as well, going into the breakdown of Mendoza and Moore versus each other and what they bring to the table, and if they were to be the number one overall pick, which each quarterback brings to the Raiders. So we're going to revisit that as well. So with that being said, man, let's get into it, man. We got the world's dangerous chat in the building, man. What it do? Who we got up in here, man? We got Robert Pena in this BIH. You already know, and he's setting it off already. Trendsetter.
I'm out of time. There you go.
That's right. We got Raider BI in the building, man. Salute to you, my brother. Hope all is well. We got Raider Paul in the building, man, following it up.
I'm out of time. There you go.
There you go. Hey, enjoy that one because this is the last season. Pete Carroll won't repeat next year with Raiders. There you go. You feel me? Let's go, man. We got Raiders first down in the building, man. Salute to you. Appreciate you for pulling up. Yes, indeed, man. Yes, indeed. We got Vinny Thomas in the building, man. Salute. Hope all is well with you, man, on this beautiful Friday. My 2 cents in the building, man. He said, "Go Ducks, go get." Hey, I'm right with the Ducks. I would have wore the hat, but the damn green screen. That's why my shit fucked off. I was messing with it, and you can't see, but you can see the web foot. You can see the web foot. I was gonna rock it, boy. I rock it though when the game on, boy. But it's going down today. This is hey, and there's other players too. There's other players that's in this game that's going to be going pro that we can look at other positions as well. I think Oregon got a couple of corners, offensive linemen, especially center, tackle, guard, defensive tackle. So that's going to be some things to watch on Oregon side. Indiana has some players as well in the trenches to keep your eye on, wide receiver. Yeah, man. So it should be a damn good game because the first match was damn good too. That came down to the wire in the fourth quarter. It was 20-20 in the fourth quarter with Oregon and Indiana, and Indiana ran off the last 10 points to win the game. So in this their second rematch. I mean, not second rematch. This is their rematch. And let's see if Oregon can get their get back and then get into. And here's the storyline: if Oregon gets into the national championship, it'll be against the Miami Hurricanes, who beat Ole Miss yesterday. Shout out to Carson Beck, did his thing with his old ass. And Oregon will be going back to the national championship against Miami, who's coached by Cristobal, who left Oregon to go coach Miami. So it is, hey, this is some intrigue in this. So I can't wait to see these cats tonight get down at 4:30, man. Shout out to everybody out there, man. We got Trudy Raider coverage in the building, man. Salute to you. Appreciate you for pulling up, man. For real, for real. Who else we got up in this building, man? John Leon in the building, man. Salute to you. Hope everything is gravy with you, man. For real, for real. Let me see who else we got. I gotta catch up. What is? Let me see. Kill, die, kill again. Salute, man. What it is, man. Thank you for pulling up. I'm catching up to the chat. Hold on. Give me some leeway, y'all. Give me some leeway. I got my 2 cents. Who else we got up in the building, man? Gotta go down. Lobby one in the building, man. Salute. Hope all is well. Man, green screen is tripping. Bro, I should have never fucked with it. I should have never touched this damn screen, man. And god dang it. He said moved all his tattoo appointments for the game. Hey, this game is going down. Like I said, we got a lot to go and watch tonight, man. Thank God they playing in the same game because that's the only one. That's like I said, the 1A, 1B picks at quarterback in this year's draft. Now that, here's another thing. We were talking about Trinidad Chambliss. That's the quarterback of Ole Miss. He's been denied a 6-year to return to Ole Miss. So now he only has a couple of options, and going pro is one of them. So he might be. I don't know what other school he can't get a 6-year, but you could go to a HBCU where that shit don't register and they can go play there. But it all depends on what he wants to do. I think he should come out. He played a damn good game last night. Not like historical with points and shit, but just keeping his team in it. Getting them in first, getting them in field goal range. And then the last play of the game, getting one off into the corner of the end zone, it just was a little bit too long. But he was trying to make something happen. But the kid got promise. He got promise. You know what I mean? So we'll see what happens with him, with his future career in the NFL. Let me see who else we got up in the building, man. I think I might got. Hold on, let me keep going. Let me see. Eric Ryder's in the building, man. Salute. I'm catching up. Hold on. I'm almost at the bottom, too. I'm trying to get it. Okay, I'm getting there now. Okay, we good now. All right. This is not going to be a long show. I got shit to do, man, but we're going to break this shit down, man. We got the Oregon Ducks versus Indiana Hoosiers tonight in the Peach Bowl in Atlanta. Winner goes on to the national championship to face the Miami Hurricanes, who won last night, versus Ole Miss. Of course, we have 2 quarterbacks tonight to watch in Fernando Mendoza of Indiana and Dante Moore of Oregon. Is Dante Moore coming out to go pro this year? We don't know. My best guess is if they do win the national championship, he'll come out. If not, he'll go back and try to go ahead and take care of that, man. But Mendoza will be in the draft. That is a pick of ours that we could take. I got a breakdown of the guy that we interviewed yesterday. Once again, is Davis Webb, the quarterback coach, and I think he was he offensive, not offensive coordinator, but I forgot what his other tag was. So and it's intriguing. He's a very young prospect. for him to go from the position he's at with Denver to jump to head coach is kind of a leap for me, unless the Raiders want to go in that direction and put, because we are going to draft a young quarterback. That's what the signs are showing me. We are drafting a quarterback. Who is the question? But I think Davis Webb, from what I'm reading and hearing, his background is putting him with a young quarterback is something a team would want to do if they're talking about rebuilding, and then offensively installing an offense that can fit the strengths of that quarterback, whether it's Moore or Mendoza. But we're gonna do a breakdown right now, man. We're gonna get into it. Um, Before that, we got other Raider news. Let me see. I can just play all the shit that I got going on. All right. So Max Crosby had surgery on his knee, man, and here's what a doctor broke down and what he believes how if that knee injury was serious that benched Max Crosby for the last 2 games of the season, man. Let's go.
Max Crosby's knee surgery, more than just a cleanup. This is Dr. David Chow at Sports Injury Central Pro Football Doc. Max Crosby had left knee surgery. He posted saying, cleanup time, successful surgery, expecting 200% recovery. Year 8 will be the greatest year yet. I don't doubt Max Crosby. I love his desire to play. But here's my worry. It seems to me it was more than a meniscus trim or knee cleanup. Why? Posted in his recovery bed, has a knee brace on, not just a wrap. Knee braces are not typically used after simple arthroscopic cleanup surgery. Why the knee brace? We don't know for sure, but it certainly opens up the question that it could have been more than just a meniscectomy cleanup. Is it a meniscus repair with suturing, which takes longer recovery? All sorts of theories can be in place. Let's wish the best for Max Crosby.
Real quick, y'all.
He does have a long off season to recover. Right, and maybe this backs up why the Raiders wanted him to have the surgery sooner and shut him down for the end of the season. For more information throughout the rest of the playoffs and offseason, go to sicscore.com.
Did he say vasectomy cleanup? And there you have it. So sometimes the organization has to protect the players from themselves sometimes. I know Max went to play the last 2 games, but now hearing this, it's a little bit more severe than just a meniscus cleanup, which is the spongy tissue in between both your lower and upper or femur bone that keeps those bones from rubbing. So you have a spongy material in there called the meniscus. Now, I done seen the meniscus over time wear down, and people has to get little pieces removed, clean up until there's no more meniscus left. Brandon Roy comes to mind, the former Trailblazer 2 guard. He had to end his career early because the meniscus was breaking down, and they have to when they keep removing it, you start eventually getting bone on bone, which then a lot of people have to resort to going to a microfracture surgery, which is scarring of the bone to cause scarring tissue to act as a replacement for the meniscus in the knee. So a little bit more severe than what people think. Not like severe where it's like, oh, career threatening, but it's a little bit more than just getting it cleaned up from what this doctor was saying. So that's one thing. My guy D Nice in the building, man. I see you, bruh. Hey, that's right. Who's in the building? I tell you.
My name is D-Nice. My name is D-Nice.
In the building. Yeah, tonight's game should be fun, man. Let's go ahead and get into the breakdown of Davis Webb of the Denver Broncos. It'll be another way of weakening the offensive side of the ball from Denver if we do sign this young man. I don't know if he does. There's a lot of heavy hitters that will probably get looked at first, but if they decide to go into if they decide to go in a direction like the Chicago Bears did with getting Ben Johnson and putting him with a young Caleb Williams, we see what that's doing. That got them in the playoffs. So if we can match that same energy and have a young Davis Webb with a Mendoza or a Moore and let him groom that offense around that young man. Well, they damn near twins at the same age. Now he's 30 and them quarterbacks coming out like 22 or 23. So you know what I mean? It's like an older brother instead of your head coach. But it'll be interesting to see, but he's very intriguing. Doing background, looking at his former playing years, as well as into coaching now. Has not been, I think he has not been an offensive coordinator, but he's working his way. Like, it was just kind of weird not weird. I done heard it happen before where you have guys jumping over coordinator position, becoming head coaches. It happens. It depends on if you can really just, knock the socks. And I heard that Davis Webb's interview yesterday was a damn good one. Today, they have Kubiak coming in, or not coming in, but doing a call, doing an interview with him today. The former coach of the Cleveland Browns is getting an interview with the Raiders. I heard Matt Nagy's name. There's some out there that we'll see, but they should not, once again, they should not leave one rock unturned. They should turn over every rock looking for the best fit for whoever we're going to draft to come in here and make sure we can develop back into the organization that we were once known for as the team of the decades. So with that being said, man, we're going to get into the breakdown. I'm going to do the Davis Webb breakdown of if he was to become head coach of the Raiders, what he would bring and how would it help Mendoza and how it would help Dante Moore if those either one became our franchise quarterback with the #1 overall pick. So let's get into it, man. This is Davis Webb's breakdown. Let's go.
Davis Webb is the Raiders head coach. Offensive identity and QB development. Quarterback first philosophy. Former NFL QB who builds systems around his signal caller's strengths. Modern NFL offense. Heavy play action, motion, spacing, RPOs, and layered reads. Teacher by nature. Known for film study, mechanics, and mental processing development. Adaptable scheme. Can blend West Coast timing with vertical concepts depending on personnel. Ideal for a team drafting and developing a franchise quarterback. Fit with potential Raiders #1 pick, Fernando Mendoza, Indiana. How Webb helps him. Simplifies pre-snap reads to speed up Mendoza's decision-making. Uses rhythm passing plus quick game concepts to maximize accuracy. Builds confidence early with high percentage throws. Gradually expands the playbook as Mendoza adjusts to NFL speed. Result, Mendoza becomes a poised, efficient field general who controls the offense and limits mistakes early in his career. Dante Moore, Oregon. How Webb helps him. Structures the offense to exploit Moore's arm talent and athleticism. Heavy use of play action, bootlegs, and layered deep concepts. Coaching emphasizes timing, footwork, and progression discipline. Encourages creativity while tightening mechanics. Result, Moore develops into a high-ceiling, explosive playmaker without being overwhelmed. Leadership and culture. Young progressive leader, connects well with players in modern locker rooms. Detail-oriented communicator. Clear expectations. Accountability without old-school rigidity. Collaborative mindset. Likely to empower coordinators rather than micromanage. Signals a new era reset rather than recycling legacy coaching styles. Program builder traits. Long-term vision. Emphasis on year-over-year growth instead of quick fixes. Staff development strong candidate to attract innovative OCDC talent. Analytics friendly. Comfortable with data-driven decision-making and game management. Fits a full organizational rebuild. not just a one-season patch. Risk factors: limited head coaching experience. Would be a bold developmental hire. Needs strong coordinators, especially a veteran defensive leader early on. High upside, but requires patience and front office alignment. Bottom line, hiring Davis Webb as head coach would mean the Raiders are fully committing to a QB-led rebuild, embracing a modern, adaptable offensive identity, investing in long-term culture and development, not short-term optics, ceiling innovative QB-driven contender, floor, growing pains early due to inexperience.
And so that's the breakdown of him. He does have a good pedigree of where he comes from. We already know he's with Sean Payton, which is Bill Parcells, which is Bill Belichick. He's also familiar with the air raid system that Cliff Kingsbury has with Washington now released. Kingsbury could be a potential candidate to be interviewed for the Raiders head coaching job as well. That will make that's a connection that if Kingsbury was to get the head coaching job, you could probably bring over Davis Webb as the offensive coordinator since the familiar that damn. Yeah, that air raid offense, I think that's more suited towards a Dante Moore than a Mendoza. So that all, damn, that's the whole thing. It'll dictate when you go after your coach, and your coach will be there before the draft, and it'll be there definitely before free agency. You have to get that in line so he can get his coaching staff. But it's going to be very interesting how this unfolds. Okay, we're going to get into the breakdown now. We're going to do the comparisons of what Mendoza would bring to the Raiders if he's chosen number 1 overall in this year's draft by the Raiders, compared to Dante Moore if he was drafted number 1 overall in this year's draft. What each one brings to the table, their strengths, their weaknesses. We've done this earlier before. I'm revisiting it now since we're the game is tonight. Let's get rock and roll, baby. We're gonna do let's do Fernando Mendoza breakdown, man, if he became a Raider with the first overall pick.
Fernando Mendoza, the Indiana Hoosiers QB, is a top-tier prospect for the 2026 NFL Draft. Known for his ideal size, 6'5", strong arm, quick release, and high football IQ, excelling in pre-snap reads and decision-making, leading many scouts and mock drafts to project him as a potential first-round pick and even the number 1 overall selection after a dominant 2025 season. He's praised for his accuracy, timing, and ability to navigate pressure, fitting well in West Coast offenses, and is seen as a future franchise quarterback by many NFL teams. Key attributes and strengths. Physicals, 6'5", 225 pounds with a prototypical QB build. Arm talent, strong, accurate arm capable of NFL-level throws, quick release. Football IQ, excellent pre-snap processor, reads defenses well, identifies coverages, excels in timing-based throws. Pocket presence, stays calm under pressure, delivers accurately, shows competitive fire. Performance, high completion percentages, excellent TD to INT ratio, led Indiana to the Big Ten championship. Areas for development, blitz recognition, can struggle to identify and diagnose blitzes pre-snap. Draft projections, top prospect, consistently ranked as a top QB and overall prospect for 2026. Mock drafts, frequently mocked as a potential number 1 overall pick with teams like the Raiders and Jets linked to him. Overall, Mendoza is a polished, intelligent quarterback with the tools to succeed in the NFL, and his impressive 2025 season has solidified his status as a potential cornerstone QB for a franchise.
And that's Mendoza, man. I can't wait till tonight, man. It should be a hell of a game with 2 great quarterbacks. The next lineage going into the NFL, bringing those rightful organizations back to relevancy, whoever they may be. Shout out to everybody out there, man. Mike G in the building, man. Salute to you. Appreciate you for pulling up. I'm not bueno in the building, man. What it is? That's right. We up in here. Who else we got up here? 213 Vibes in the building, man. Salute to you. Hope all is well. My 2 cents. Fear Raider in the building, man. Salute. And let me see what else we got up in here, man. Let's see. All right. So that's the breakdown of Mendoza, man. Now we're gonna get into Dante Moore of Oregon, man. If he was selected #1 overall by the Raiders, what he brings to the Raiders, strengths and weaknesses, man. So without further delay, man, let's get into the content. You bitch.
Fernando
Hold on,
Mendoza,
wrong one, man. Where you at? Where's Dante Moore at? Dante, hold on, man. I miss Dante. Dante, where you at, Dante? We're gonna do a compare. You know what? Let's do a compare. We're gonna do the comparison video of both of them, and then we can hear it both rather than trying to resort back to what we previously heard. Let's get
Fernando
this shit, man.
Mendoza, Indiana. Strengths. Prototype build plus durability profile. Big framed QB, 6'5", 225 pounds, who can see and throw from the pocket. Efficiency plus decision making. 33 touchdowns to 6 interceptions with a 71.5% completion rate is the kind of NFL-friendly profile teams bet early picks on. Functional mobility, red zone value, adds points with his legs. 240 rush yards, 6 rush touchdowns. Weaknesses, what scouts will press him on pre-draft. Translate questions. How much of the elite efficiency is him versus system-supporting cast opponents? Teams will stress test this with full-game cut-ups and all 22. That's normal for any breakout season. Pressure play. For the Raiders specifically, any rookie QB must prove he can stay efficient when protection breaks down. Vegas has been among the most sacked/pressured situations. Dante Moore, Oregon. Strengths. Accurate distributor with efficiency indicators. High completion rate and strong yards per attempt in 2025 suggest he can run a timing-based passing game. Live arm within structure. He can drive the ball when his base is right and the throw is on schedule. Good fit for play action and intermediate concepts. Weaknesses. Documented scouting concerns. Downfield juice isn't elite. One scouting report notes he won't have the strongest arm in the class and that deep throws can lose power. Starter sample size experience curve. That same report flags his starting resume as still developing. Early starts at UCLA, then sitting, with 2025 as his first full season as the guy. Fit for the Raiders, what matters in Vegas? Given the Raiders' recent reality, turnovers at QB and heavy pressure allowed, Vegas needs a rookie who can, 1. Protect the ball, 2. Get it out on time, and 3. Create when the pocket isn't clean. Mendoza checks the ball security plus scoring efficiency box harder, 33 touchdowns and 6 interceptions, and his size plus rushing TDs add a little extra margin in the red zone. Moore looks like a strong rhythm passer, but the two biggest flags for Vegas are arm strength ceiling on deep shots and the experience curve, because a pressured environment punishes hesitation and late balls. Who's the better 2026 Raiders option? If both were on the board and the Raiders are picking it near the top, I'd lean Fernando Mendoza as the better fit and safer franchise swing. The combination of elite 2025 TD/INT profile, high completion rate, added rushing production, and NFL-sized frame is exactly what you want when you're trying to stabilize an offense that's been losing the turnover pressure battle.
And there you have it, man. That's the comparison. Both of them bring something good to the table. Nothing, not a lot too negative. The only thing I disagree with, because it doesn't make, well, they overlook the simple fact of the matter with Dante Moore saying he doesn't have the strongest arm in the class. But you got to remember, he's only 20 years old. He does not have his man strength yet. You feel me? So it's going to develop. He's only like about 209 pounds. So you figure, I think he could push the needle to about 15 more pounds, get around 225, which is exactly what Mendoza's at 6'5". But we got Dante Moore at 6'3". So he's not a short guy in the pocket. Mobile, not the fastest dude, but mobile. Can run the RPO for you if you need him to. Same with Mendoza. Mendoza's a big physical quarterback, but sometimes if you watch him go through his reads, he kind of like doesn't go through the whole thing. Like last night, I was watching Carson Beck. Watching Carson Beck go through his read, it's like Carson Beck was going through everybody and got back to the one that was open. That quick though. But I mean, hell, you spent fucking 20 years in college. What the fuck you expect? But I think Carson Beck is a good will be a good quarterback in the NFL because he's NFL ready right now. You know what I mean? He played at good programs. Once again, he's in the national championship, so he's there doing that thing. But like I said, when you spend 40 years in college football and you as old as the head coaches in the NFL, not to slight no old cats, because you know I'm an older cat too though. But I know a spade from a spade in a club in a motherfucking diamond. But yeah, man, he's just a little longer in the tooth, but he's not hella old though. He's just been in college football. Like college football is his career. Carson Beck, that is. But Mendoza's gonna be interesting. More gonna be interesting. It goes down tonight, man. In the I think what is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl? Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl in Atlanta, man. It's the Oregon Ducks, my mighty Oregon Ducks. And like I tell them, you can suck my duck or lick my quack. You feel me? We riding this shit, man. But both quarterbacks, I want either or to be a Raider. I want him to be a Raider. I want him to be developed. I think these are the two best cats in this year's draft, considering everybody else went back to college for next season. But Moore is still on the fence. I don't even know. Hopefully, a perfect scenario with the Raiders would be if Moore went back to college. Because then that lists Mendoza, which means that number one pick just became that much more valuable. You know what I mean? And if somebody comes with a whole shitload of picks and say, hey, we want number one overall, we want Mendoza, I'm saying the Jets. I'm hearing things about the Jets. Jets got a shitload of picks. In these next two drafts, they got 5 fucking first round picks. And that's fucking with a PH, so it's not a cuss word if it's PH and not an F. It's a whole different word then. So PHUCKIN. Fucking 5 first rounds for the Jets, bruh. And they got give us that and some second rounders too. Hey, if they want to do what Dallas did, look, when Dallas moved Herschel Walker to Minnesota for all those picks, whether they traded some of them or drafted with some of them, created the Dallas Cowboys that had the triplets. Yes, had the triplets. When you had who do you have? Fucking God dang, I'm drawing a blank. And I'm thinking of the wide receiver who went to Miami, fucking Michael Irvin. You had Michael Irvin, you had the running back, God dang it. See, that's what happens when you get old. And the quarterback too. Fucking what's his name? They won 3 Super Bowls. But that trade alone, them trading away a guy like that for all those picks made Dallas, gave them, opened their window and bam, gave them 3 Super Bowls. Can't knock it. And you had the right coach at the time. Jimmy Johnson is a hell of a coach. Coming from out of Miami to, or did he come out of Miami? Yeah, came out of Miami to go to Dallas. So that, hey, sometimes if you know what you're doing with those picks, you can change your whole organization around that fast. With that being said, man, hey, welcome and thank y'all for pulling up, man. Please subscribe if you have not done so. Once we hit 3,000 subs, one lucky subscriber will be getting a brand new television for the next season, wherever we hit 3,000. It might be in season. Hopefully we can get it before the season starts. We're not that far away. So with that being said, man, I'm Lunatic Raider. You've been watching the Lunatic Raider show, man. I hope you enjoyed the breakdowns of Moore versus Mendoza. It goes down tonight at 4:30, y'all. Man, be there, watch it. Let's see what the next quarterback of the Raiders, who it should be. You feel me? And the nation got a good eye for talent sometimes. Besides everybody buying Jamarcus Russell jerseys like I did and gave it to the Goodwill when he didn't stay with the team after 3 years. But hey, it is what it is. Some kid somewhere that lives in a trailer home, he got him a Jamarcus Russell jersey. Classic. You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody, man. Let me see. Justin Brown in the building, man. Salute. That's right. Hit that like button, y'all. Hit that like button. We'll get one more Raider before we get out the door, man. You know what it is. Hey, Pete Carroll. Hey, enjoy your I don't know if you're gonna come back to the NFL, but hey, you gave it a try. You can't be mad at somebody that tries. You might fail, but at least you tried to fail. Some people don't even try because they're scared to fail. Let's go.
It's my time. There you go. There you go.
There you go. Shout out to everybody out there in the chat, man. I appreciate y'all once again. I'm Lunatic Raider. You've been watching the Lunatic Raider show right here on Raiders Allegiance, man. I'll see y'all soon. Lunatic. And like I always say about this time, do fries go with that shake? Oh, that's not what I say? What do I say? Fries do go with that shake or they don't? I don't know. Hey, I'm Lunatic Raider, man, and I'm out this B-I-H. Happy Friday, y'all.